Welcome. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. And this is my testimony. Look, I'm so anxious just to talk to you. Hello, you guys. I'm not going to be long tonight. I'm at the tail end of really needing to hit the road and get to work. So, I had been doing the videos earlier because, earlier in the day because I was trying to make sure that I got them done and making that like really a priority. And I still feel the same way, but something told me just to really press to get this stuff moved out of the storage room. And the reason being too is because I have my little guy with me, and the later in the day it gets, there's like traffic where the place is located, and then also having him out in the heat. So I go directly from work, and then because I work nights, and then they close and stuff like that. That was the point of it being so inconvenient. So I go and do that earlier. So we went and we did that this morning directly after work. We did, we did one good load. We did some containers and stuff, and I feel really good about that. I was able to, when you can squeeze the stuff in your car, it's a lot of stuff. And I, got it all in there, containers with all kind of stuff in them, clothes and everything. So feel really good about that. I'm almost finished. I have like a huge jumbo suitcase. It's funny, I bought this luggage set. It's Diane von Furstenberg. I bought it from the money from my grandfather, my father's father, when he passed. It's so funny. He wasn't a wealthy man or anything like that, but he did own his own home, and my grandmother passed, some years ago. But his children, they got a portion of money when he died or passed on, and the children that were not living, and at the time it was only my father, their children got his portion. So I got a little bit of money, and I bought me a luggage set, and that it has traveled with me, because I remember when I went on this cruise and I didn't have luggage, and it's like, okay, you need some luggage. So I have my low luggage set. It's not quite as how it is today with the spinning wheels, but it has wheels on it. So so I have this big one. Of course there's stuff in it, so I gotta get that, and the suits that my brother gave me, so I have those off to the side, all nice and neat. And the items that are gonna go out, look, to the Walmart parking lot, they're sitting there. So it's something. I really did it. I'm moving all this stuff in my car, and so I'm looking at the stuff, and I'm like, I got a washer, a dryer, there's a black leather chair that sits almost like a bar stool, but it has the back and everything to it with wood on it. It's really nice. I have this beautiful, it's like a tan leather chair, and it it has wheels on it, and it doesn't, like an office chair, and no arms, but it's just beautiful. And I think I have two TVs left, two flat screen TVs left, and they're still in the box. So it's a thing in the Walmart parking lot. I already gave one of them away. So it's so funny. And the microwave, it was just a couple months old. And I think a part of this is funny. I'm just sharing this with you. I gotta, you know what? And I don't really know what I'm going to talk to you about when I talk to you. I'm just going with it. Spirit led, as they say. But it's funny. I think a part of this is, when you give somebody something and it's trash and it really should go in the garbage, that's one thing. But when you give somebody something and it's good, it's new, it's working, it's all of that, that's good, because that means, just like how I could get, it's funny how I'm talking, I have to take the glasses off. You can get money for it. You could sell it or something like that. This is all new stuff. But something told me to give it away. And so, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this lady. Oh, you know what? I didn't say. I'm sorry. It's October 22nd, the 22nd day of our challenge, and I'm trying to keep track of this month, and we're getting through it, and then we're going to be through. We're going to be through this month, but I feel good. I got my voter stuff done today too, so I feel good about that. I know I'm jumping around, but yeah, so I feel good. And the other thing that I realized when I said, do I tell the people I'm running behind schedule? I am behind schedule because I like to be on the freeway by a certain time. But I have found too that to do what I feel led to do. Don't say I'm gonna do this. Okay, maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to put it off. It's just like I didn't know how many loads I was gonna take today. Yesterday I took 3. I didn't know how many I was gonna take today, but I went by how he was feeling. I didn't want to press him. I didn't want to feel like I was just pressing him, putting stuff on top of his cage. I didn't want to feel like that. And so I just did the one load, but it was a good one. I got a lot of stuff in the car. Yeah, the idea of, so just following along with what I'm led to do, even though I'm doing this later in the evening that I had been doing. I feel good. I feel good because I did what I needed to do today, and I stopped and did my voting stuff. And I thought I could put it in the I thought the post office had one of those containers, but it doesn't. So I have to look at the list and do that. But yeah, so I feel good. I got something done today, and but the other part, and I'm keeping track of this month. I realize I really have to do that. This is it's just busy in terms of really needing to be productive and focused for this month. So I'm doing that. But I was telling you about some. Oh, the giving the stuff away. And let me say this too. I'm sorry. Let me stop and say this to you. I listened to that video or the program from last night, and I was at work laughing, and I was so tired. I'm tired of telling you guys how tired I am. If you knew the story, you would understand. But so I didn't mention it, but I was so tired, I didn't realize that there was no music last night. I set it up, but I didn't put it on the loop, and it must have gone away, and it didn't keep going, and I didn't even notice. But it sounded good. I was like, I am so happy. I was so tired of work last night. So essentially yesterday I had no sleep. I got off work and I did the moving and I did the video and I went to work. So I had not a nap or anything yesterday. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, absolutely my knee was hurting. Absolutely no, like, not even a nap. Today I had a nap, so I feel good. But I was sleepy at work last night. It was rough. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm doing this because I see my development. I'm turning into myself, like how I really am. Like, if you talk to me and I'm being myself, I can be animated, I can be funny, I can be serious, I can be wise, I can be a lot of things, and it's coming out. It's coming out. I had been saying to myself that I would do it like this or I would do it like that, and it's like when they turn the mic on, it's like, oh, okay. Just like when a person says, you don't know what you would really do in that situation until you're there. So you can't say what you would do. But now I'm actually doing it. And I see this as I'm talking to the world. I'm not talking to one person. I'm talking to the world. I'm talking to the world. And I'm being more comfortable. And I'm turning into myself in that when I listen to that video, when I listened to the program from last night, I sounded like myself with all of the different variations of how I express myself. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. And I'm like, wow, this is so cool that I went from reading on the piece of paper, which is not one of my gifts, right? Reading on the piece of paper to here I am with my full on self and expression. And I mean, I'm getting more into it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. So I'm so grateful. I'm so glad I did this. I'm glad I'm doing this. Thank you for being here on this journey with me. And this is the get. This is the get that you see this happen. You know, it's like you can say, I remember when she first started. You should have seen her. She was, and look at me now. Look at me now. And it's not like I'm talking to a person. I'm sitting here in a parking lot. And I feel wonderful. I feel wonderful. Something else I want to say. You know, I told you guys about the 2 different pillows. I am so happy. The $4 pillow, the one that's the length of his cage, it is wonderful to see him fully stretched out on this pillow. It is so, it's like to see him comfortable makes me happy. It makes me happy. So I want to say that to you, but what I was saying about when you give something away, when you give someone something that's worth something, or no, this is what I was trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sitting stuff out in the parking lot. I'm sitting down in the parking lot. And one might think, oh, these are some old raggedy shoes or something. No, it's good. This brand new silverware. Is, you know, decent stuff. And a lot of it is new. And so I think a part of the reason why I'm supposed to do this is because to, again, inspire and encourage people. Because if you find something in the parking lot, if you find something in the parking lot, you would think it's going to be some worthless throwaway trash. But to see that someone has enough in themselves to give something away and not charge a dime for it. You know, in these times, you know, these times are different. These times are different. I mean, I've known people that I knew not to have a relationship because, you know, people, you can see the trouble, and some people, they just have dollar signs in their eyes. How can they get it? You know? And so, yeah, it's inspiring and encouraging to a stranger to say, man, this thing is new. This thing is in the box. Why would a person give something away? Because people don't give you anything without something attached. Why would a person give something away of value? It is to inspire and encourage to people to see. And I believe, look at me, I'm just excited. I believe that the person that gets the stuff is someone that needs it. They really needed a market. Because see, that's the point too, is Walmart parking lot. It's not on the side of the road looking like litter. It's the Walmart parking lot. People that shop at Walmart, that's a certain brand of person. Walmart is different from Target. Walmart is different. Okay? And so if you're at Walmart shopping, you know, you're on a budget. If you buying a TV, a flat screen TV from Walmart, it's still Walmart. It's not the Best Buy. It's Walmart. Okay? So that person may be on a budget. They may be on a budget. And so I'm just led to believe that the person that sees the stuff and gets the stuff, that's exactly what they needed. It's exactly what they needed. Not because, you know, some people, you give them stuff because, like, I'm moving stuff out and I want to offer somebody something. I'm like, they're just going to take it and sell it. Some people, that's what they do. When I moved out of my apartment before I left home, I had so I like leather. Okay, that's my hit. That's my hit, is the leather. I love leather. And so I sold my leather furniture, beautiful rug that I had spent money for. And I sold that stuff and then moved into my apartment, my mother's custom furniture. So that's what I did. Because I was trying to downsize because I had 2 storage rooms. So I was like, yeah, trying to save money. So I put the stuff in my apartment. Later ended up losing it. But, what was my point? Oh, that was my point. Yeah, some people, they buy stuff, they get a deal or whatever, they pick up free stuff or whatever, and then they go sell it. So that's how it has come to me that I'm supposed to give it away. I'm supposed to give it away to show people that you can that you can do that. You can give something of value away to a stranger. Everything doesn't have to have a price attached to it. Everything is not about money, and everybody's not trying to get something. Ooh, that's a word. So, that's my word for the day. I'm serious. Inspire and encourage. Am I perfect? Far from it. You know I got my ways, my little attitudes and all kinds of stuff, and that's why I like being by myself and being quiet. And I can't stand when people try to press you though. If they see you going out of your way to be quiet, for someone to just press you and press you and press you and press you. Okay, you what they say, you want the smoke. Because if I'm going out of my way to be quiet, you might want to leave me alone. Because it may be something that I don't have anything good to say. But yeah. So to inspire and encourage. Am I perfect? Far from it. Am I doing the best I can? Yes, I am, and I'm trying. I really am. But God knows my heart. He does. Yeah. So, I'm not going to keep you. It's 10 minutes to 11. I have enough time to save this and upload it and get my little self on the road. I'm actually already dressed for work, so that was one of the things that I did. That's how I'm so late too. I'm actually dressed, so all I have to do, he's already done his business, and I'm so happy he did some good business. I'm so happy about that, because that means he really will have a comfortable night. But I'm already dressed. I got my headpiece on, everything, because I cover up my hair at work and everything. I told you I'm there trying to be invisible. Don't look at me. You don't see anything. I cover up, my earrings and everything. You see like a little piece hanging out, but I cover up everything. You can't even really, when you see some jewelry, but you can't even see that, because I always have my coat on. So I was glad to see that part where the video it cut off but it didn't show in the playback. So I was glad of that. But I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm moving forward. I'm glad that I am pretty much finished with clearing out that storage room. And the other part of this is, like I said, inspire, encourage. You know how people people sometimes focus on what they can't do. Oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. And I am moving stuff. I'm going to put a washer and a dryer in my car. This is a car. This is no minivan, no hatchback. No, this is a car. It's not a small car, but it's a car. And so that means, a few more trips and stuff like that. And that's why, I do the gas and stuff like that. But, where there's a will, there's a way. If it's that important to you, you'll find a way to get it done. And I've been so grateful there's been that dolly there. That's why I've been trying to hurry up too. But I'm happy. I'm glad you guys are here with me on this journey. I'm just really, really, really enjoying this. I am. And I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the development. I'm enjoying the sharing. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the journey. So I'm going to keep you. I got enough time to put all this together and shoot on off to work. And thanks again. Thank you for being here with me. And I hope you're well. You know, there's the guy that I work with, the one that's really quiet. I went out of my way to say thank you to him last night. And you never know what people are going through. You know, some people grew up in cults. Some people walking around like you think that's over someplace where you never seen the person. Some people, like even celebrities, grew up in cults. You know, like religious cults. And I am not judging no religious stuff, but I'm just saying, you never know what a person is going through. You never know. You can't imagine what a person's actual story is. I heard this guy telling the new manager that he was asking him a million questions. Child, I turned around and walked out of the room, out of the office. I was like, ooh, no. And my eyes got big, and the manager that's, I'm really cool with him and he helps me out and stuff. He saw me. I was standing there, and the new guy was talking to my coworker, and he was asking him a bunch of questions. And my eyes got big, and I turned around and left out. I was like, ooh, because you haven't asked me no bunch of questions. I was interviewed. I was hired. I work here. I do my job, and I go home. You're not going to ask me no questions about my background. That's my business. That's what I'm saying. Folks would be so surprised to know that this is actually what I'm doing. They would really be surprised because you see me in another environment. Nothing. So yeah, I'm really appreciating this. I really am. Let me go. The time is ticking. Let me go. And I could talk to you all night. I really could. I really can't, but I really could. So anyway, thanks you guys, and I will, again, this is October 22nd, the 22nd day of our October personal challenge, because it's personal. What do you need to do? I'm doing what I need to do. What do you need to do? So anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.